all type in their name and affiliation in the chat box or in the Q&A, and we can capture it there.
I'm on a cell phone. I can't type in. Holy shit.
What board members are, who is on the board? On the line?
Jane Young.
Okay, Jane.
Yes.
Betty Ann, this is Elt.
Elt. Okay, I can hear you, Elt. Okay.
Betty Ann, this is Diana.
Okay.
Betty Ann, Ted Epperly is here as well.
Okay, thank you, Ted. Megan? Megan on? I didn't hear if Megan was on or not.
Mike Kane is on.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Betty Ann, it's Russ. Come on.
Okay. Did you say Ryan or Russ?
Russ.
Okay.
Hello.
Do we have, is that Megan?
No, this is Ingrid Brudenell. I'm calling in for the board meeting.
Oh, okay.
What is it? Emergency meeting.
Where, Ryan or Megan, are you on?
I am Ingrid Brudenell, not Megan.
I don't care who you are, honey. It's good that you have a mic.
Is this the emergency meeting for the Idaho Central District Health Board meeting?
Yes, it is. Okay, it is 4 o'clock.
I called in.
Is that Megan?
1 million people talking.
Wow. Everybody mute. You're in the meeting.
So do you have a chat view? Or will it just pop up?
Okay.
I'm going to try
again, this is Betty Ann Nettleton. Having a quorum of board members online, I will go ahead and call the meeting to order. I ask that you review the minutes from our June 18th meeting, any corrections or additions. Any hearing none, those minutes will be approved for the June 18th meeting. I'm sorry, let me back up. There is a correction as far as the attendees. Commissioner Sturm from Boise County was on that call. Representative Megan Blanksma was absent for that call. Okay, moving forward for our June 20th meeting. Are there any additions or corrections for those minutes? Hearing none, those minutes stand approved as presented. I will at this time turn the meeting over to Mike Kane to explain the purpose of the meeting.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For those on the phone, my name is Mike Kane. I'm the attorney for the Board of Central District Health. The reason that this meeting is being called today are two. One is that based upon an inquiry of a citizen, the staff of the district determined and recognized that an inadvertent open meeting violation occurred last emergency, that the agenda was not posted on the district's website or the door of the district building due to employees working from home. Under Idaho law, what that means is that of this board from last Saturday, which took effect midnight Wednesday, is void as a matter of law. So as of this moment, there is no order in effect. That can be cured by a record by this board and a declaration by this board that that order is void. That would leave the Ada County and the district without any order at all. However, based on information provided by the staff of the district, staff believes an emergency exists in that new COVID cases are being reported at the rate of 100 a day or more in Ada County. And it is the staff's recommendation that the board must act immediately to prevent injury or damage to persons, and the likelihood of an increase in such injury or damage makes the 24-hour notice prior to meeting impracticable and will increase the likelihood or severity of community spread of the disease. It is the recommendation of the staff and myself that you hold this emergency meeting and determine whether or not you wish to, one, cure the open meeting violation by declaring through a motion that the original order is void. Secondly, determine whether to issue a new order similar to, or perhaps the same as.
Hey, Russ, how's that pretty face working for you?
I'm sorry, somebody was talking over me there at the end. Did you catch what I was saying?
No.
Oh. The reason for this meeting, essentially, is to, one, clear the order this board entered into as void for violation of the oath. And secondly, determine whether to issue a new order on an emergency basis based on the situation in Ada County. That's all I have for now.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Moving forward, I would ask that board members, please, if you make a motion, state your name, and those who second motion, state your name also for the record. At this time, I will ask for a motion to declare the previous order of quarantine and restriction void.
Betty Ann, this is Ted Epperly, member of the board.
Yes, really.
I move that the board, thank you. I move that the board declare the order entered by the board on June 20th regarding quarantine and restriction be declared void, as the open meeting law was not fully complied with, as it was on a Saturday and things weren't posted as noted.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you, Dr. Epperly. Is there a motion has been stated? Is there a second?
Go ahead, Elt.
Betty Ann, this is Eld. I'll second that motion.
Okay, thank you, Elt. I will ask for a vote. All in favor of the motion to declare the previous order of quarantine and restriction void, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion
Madam
carries.
Chair, this is Mike, your attorney. Because we're on a telephone, I would strongly recommend that each person who said aye identify themselves.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Let's back up, and those who voted, would you state your name? We can get that to the record. Starting with Dr. Young.
Jane Young, aye.
Dr. Epperly.
Ted Epperly, aye.
Commissioner Hasbrook.
Elting Hasbrook, aye.
Commissioner Laciondo,
Diana Laciando, aye.
Representative Blanksma. Don't believe so. Okay, let's move forward then for a motion to declare a quarantine and restriction order at this time. I'm sorry.
I apologize, but I inquired about the notice of a meeting being proper last night. Did not receive any response to the inquiry. Now you're having this other meeting. Why not wait and give the public a chance to weigh in on this? This is Wayne Hoffman, by the way.
Of course it is.
Mr. Hoffman, there are no public comments contemplated for this motion.
No, I know why I'm weighing in here, because it sounds like you're not interested in hearing the public on it.
Okay, this is Chairman Nelson again.
That I raised yesterday afternoon, get a response back to my objections about the meeting.
The district health is holding an emergency meeting, and I don't know if you just overheard. I heard something about a quarantine, and sounds like they might do another emergency order.
This is Chairman Nelson. There's too many people talking. I cannot understand. So now that the motion has been passed to declare the previous order of quarantine and restriction void, that has passed. We will move on to the motion to declare the quarantine and restriction order.
Chairman Nettleton, this is Ted Epperly.
Yes, Dr. Epperly, go ahead.
I move the following to be made into a legally worded order: that I recommend that Ada County move back into stage 3 for the control of COVID-19 outbreak of significance immediately, to include bars and nightclubs. The restriction would apply to employers, businesses, and individuals in Ada County, Idaho, that we use syndromic, epidemiologic, and clinical numbers to determine when these restrictions can be lifted, and that Central District Health will develop a messaging campaign that includes multiple healthcare leaders to help amplify this message across all of Ada County.
I second that motion. This is Diana Laciando.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded. We'll take a roll call vote by name of aye. Those voting aye, starting with Dr. Young.
Jane Young, aye.
Dr. Epperly.
Ted Epperly, aye.
Yeah, same thing. This is
Commissioner Hasbrook.
Elting Hasbrook, aye.
Love you.
Commissioner Laciondo.
Diana Laciando, aye.
Okay, and I don't believe Representative Blanksma and Commissioner Sturm are on the line. Okay, those voting no.
Aye.
The motion passed.
Thank you.
There will be no further inquiries at this time, so I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
Madam Chair, I move that the Board of Health adjourns.
I second
So you're
that.
not taking public comment at this time?
I second that, Commissioner Hasbrook.
I'm sorry, who seconded the motion to adjourn?
I seconded it, Commissioner Hasbrook.
Okay. Okay, thank you, El. All in favor? Adjourning? Dr. Young?
Jane Young, aye.
Dr. Epperly?
American Cleaning, this is
Ted Epperly, aye.
Commissioner Hasbrook?
Commissioner Hasbrook, aye.
Commissioner Laciondo?
Diana Laciando, aye. And I'm noting in the chat that Ryan Sturm is on the line and says aye.
Call back.
Okay, that motion has carried, and as I stated, no inquiries at this time, so the motion
I'll let her know.
is adjourned. Thank you for your
Oh, you gotta get over. Did you remember that?